Oh, I'm still interested in level 43 or better. Doll Stomper. Oh yeah, it's got to have an 18 round mag. Also interested in a 5-line purple, level 43 or better Pangolin Scavenger class mod. I'd go with the Hyperion. Not much difference in damage. 4 levels difference. 1 label color difference. Oh. As I recall, yeah. Still going to sell that ZPR 31. I could get some use out of that. It's only a 37, but good stats. Good stats is good stats.
Cheap, reliable, lightweight, and incredibly fast reload speeds. TVR makes an easy-to-use gun.
The scope is what ruins this. Otherwise, it would be awesome. Oh, I'm not going to get much use out of an explodey SMG. These two are just really good, well-rounded snipers. I really don't like this. I want a good Violator, a non-elemental. I've been hesitant to sell it only because it pairs well with the Cobra. But it has to be a good Violator to pair with a good Cobra. This is a good Cobra This is a not-so-good violator, so I will go ahead and sell it. And I got a little use out of this explodey spy. I'll go ahead and sell that too. Oh, will I need a damage over time weapon? I don't think so, not at the moment. Hey, something else that's been on my wish list for some time. And that's why I have come here, looking for stuff like that. Still quite a difference in recharge rate. So I'm not getting rid of this awesome blue ancient shield just yet.
Remember, Marcus means quality at a great price.
Atlas believes in customer service above all else, though all sales are vital.
This is the place to get the good stuff.
If you want to get to the vault first, you're gonna need to eliminate the competition. Hi, let's get you rolling, man.
Let's get our feet out of the dust. Welcome to my shop.
Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in every area.
Remember when I said I was interested in a stomper, a doll stomper level 43 or better? Well, it also has to be parted to my liking. It means it has to have an 18 round mag and a Type 2 sight or better. This fails both of those requirements. That's awfully feeble for a Jake at level
Talk to you
50.
later.
It's hard to see
Even a green.
old equipment.
Come in, come in. Have a look around.
Granted, it does have a Type 1 barrel.
What can I do for you? You know what you need
It's
to know.
here.
Oh yeah, 5-line purple, Pangolin Scavenger class mod, level 43 or better. Gotta have +2 find rare items. Let's see how this S&S shield compares to... Well, look at that.
You need something? You got what you need, now scram.
Still not going to buy it, though. I don't care too much for Nova
Who are your
shields.
leaders? Who makes the decisions that will most affect your lives? Before you answer, Atlas.
I guess maybe... See, I'm considering using it. Not so much because of the Nova effect, but just because it has good base stats. This is not the place to live if you're afraid of heights.
Just think again, do you?
It has a Type 3 barrel. Type 4 cylinder, and this pairs well with it. This is just a good, well-rounded sniper rifle. Although I would expect more damage for a level 50 blue label doll with a Type 3 barrel. It has a Type 3 scope too. So this shotgun and that sniper rifle make a good matching set. Aren't you glad I took this detour? The only thing that would make this shotgun even more primo would be a blade.
Oh, come on, get down.
how that S&S shield compares to the Ancient.
Yeah. What is it? You know what you need to know.
Doctor, when you got my machines in there scaring needles.
Well, numerically, the differences aren't that great. The recharge rate
Need
would
something?
probably be the more
You
noticeable.
know what you need to know.
More noticeable detail.
Step right up. This price is available on all weapons and gear.
All right. I've been using the Skull Mashers so much, I need to use the Cobra some more. These make a good pair. How much time in the shops? 6 minutes. Eh. Since it's completely outmoded by this Hyperion. No doubt because of the parts types. I guess I'll go ahead and sell it. It's a shame though.
Hyperion asks, what good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point? Get a gun that's as accurate as you are.
I do feel the need to get a look at it at least. Because it has the scope I like, the Type 3, with the rectangular aperture. Okay, that sleek looking thing.
If you're on a budget, TDR is always the way to go.
Underpass and outer yard. Yes. Satisfaction abounds. I'll leave that there. More spider ants. Might as well check that box while I'm here.
You looking to get shot?
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to shoot through that. I can shoot through this angle. This was a good find. .357. Yeah, I know it's a revolver, magnum caliber, or auto pistol in some cases. Desert Eagle's available in .357. As far as Vladov sniper rifles go, that's a pretty good one for level 37. Seems a bit low on damage per shot, but the parts are good. Aside from the Type 1 barrel, it's got a Type 3 scope, a good stock, a good material type. Wait a sec. I meant to put it on that. I'll do the SMG thing when I get done with this. Maybe I'll leave that there. Nah. I'll find more.
All right, boys, take 'em out.
Make sure Bloodwing doesn't feel left out. Are you using a Carnage? Apparently. See how I bounced it off the ground? Is that an incendiary carnage? Yep, an incendiary carnage. Not my style.
Another trophy for my wall.
Don't worry, I'll be using the Cobra. I'll get plenty more use out of that. It's just been such a long time since I've used it. You know, just a basic, ordinary sniper rifle with no special attributes other than it being well parted. This one has a Type 5 barrel and a Type 4 scope. Good stock too. Forget what stock type that is, but it's a good one.
Jacob's guys do one thing really well. Power. And honestly, what else do you need?
Still need to get some use out of that. Can't bring myself to get rid of this. This might be a job for the Cobra.
So big, so angry.
Yes, it was a job for the Cobra. Hey, look. Philadelphia experiment. Fused into the ground. Not what I was trying to do, obviously. Type 3 barrel, Type 4 cylinder. Probably the most well-rounded configuration. Skitterlings for a combat shotgun. Wasn't expecting it to float like that, which it only did because of its closeness, its proximity to me. I've never cared too much for Vladoff machine pistols. I like the color scheme, but I'm not going to keep it just for that. I'll use it a little bit more. Just because. Get out! Get out! Faster! Move! Finish him! Oh. What happened there? Okay, now finish him! Are you trying to occupy the same space as my funky self? This just doesn't have very good magazine capacity. Not bad for level 37, Vlad. Not bad for Vlad. And if I was more of a Vlad fan, which I'm not, that would pair well with this machine pistol, which I don't like all that much. But I got some use out of it. Also, I'm already preferring the ancient shield. I'm already thinking I might go back to the ancient shield. Oh, I hate Type 1 scopes. See, I can aim. I can aim just fine. Is that a Torg machine gun? Will it be a good one? It has a Type 3 barrel, Type 2 receiver, Type 2 stock, and it's an exploding. It will not be as good as this Atlas, but it might be kind of okay. And bad fire rate. And a flat-off machine gun. Has a good body type. Type 5, I think. Type 2 barrel, Type 2 stock. Look at the fire rate on that. Just for the sake of showing off. I know some players drastically prefer assault shotguns over combat shotguns, always. I could never decide. I like them both. Could never decide which I liked better. Because I don't like either better than the other. I enjoys them all. I just don't like Type 1 barrels. And I can tolerate a Type 2 under very specific circumstances. You can't really detonate ammo dumps like that just by shooting. You'd have to actually detonate them. If I'd caught some more airtime, Scooter might have complimented me. Oh, which way should I go to get back around there? I used to think of Morty wearing OD green pants as being doll-like, but it's actually more pangolin.
They're heavy, accurate, and effective. Assuming you're strong enough to hold one.
It's very rude to interrupt people while they're shopping. Let's see if I can bounce a grenade off the wall behind me. It probably won't. No. Now, why did that explode on contact? Yeah, this shield sucks. Pangolin used to be my jam. I guess this one's just not. It's just too ordinary. And the downside to an ordinary pangolin is slow recharge rate. Overkill. What? That seriously did nothing but knock out your shield and you only have a sliver of health anyway? Talk about disappointment. Finish him.
So angry, so dead.
Don't get stuck in the ceiling, bird. I'm looking at the enemy. Useless. Okay, you're not useless. It just irritates me when you do stuff like that. Or fail to do, you know what I mean? The arena over there where you find the submachine gun parts, the third phase of that arena actually offers a challenge. And it doesn't necessarily matter what level you are. Nimble little minx, isn't she?
That's right. Closer. Closer.
Video game logic. Something's cutting down my frame rate.
I wonder what your face would look like on mine.
That's messed up. I love the fact that the sights line up on this gun. That's something that cheeses me off to no end in Borderlands 2. So many guns that are so good, or would be, if their sights lined up right. Video game logic. An ordinary person could just step over that crack, but a video game character has to jump over it. You were probably wondering why I was getting so much use out of a shotgun when I'm using a sniper class mod. Well, because it's just a really good, really well-rounded shotgun. Now what's the problem here? Getting stuck on a non-obstacle.
Time to pound some meat puppets!
Yeah, everyone likes the meat puppets. Pioneers of forbidden places. This gun could make a good ranger shot. And of course it would be a good commando shotgun for rolling. Using a commando class mod. Your head explode. Mercs versus Bandits. I thought Mercs and Bandits were on the same side. Well, they are in Stalker. Shadow of Chernobyl, that is. Different standards apply in Clear Sky.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines in there scaring needles?
I am interested in a level 40 SNS 5-line purple Ranger class mod. Bad recharge rate on that.
You won't find fighter gear anywhere on the planet.
I'll be seeing you again somewhere down the line. Press the jump key. I always forget that this is misleading. They make you think you can jump from here onto the top of that, but you can't. You can, however, do this. I hope I manage to get my mitts on a level 46 or better. Torg Cobra. Parted like this or better, but with a Type 2 scope or better. Rust Commons East. I should go ahead and go there. Oh, should I do Crazy Earl? Might as well do that too. First, I'll go down there and check there because there's a box over there. I'll do that, then I'll go meet Crazy Earl.
Grenades should do more than just explode. Customize your grenades using the mods. Get up.
Then I'll go to Rust Commons East.
Are you about ready to get rolling?
We're going too slow. Time for a nice relaxing drive.
Way to go, Slick. Armored carapace. Let's see if I can bounce a grenade under it so that it rebounds upward and hits the abdomen. Probably not. That's a bit too much complexity. After all, why bother doing that when you can just use a nice hard-hitting shotgun or masher or stomper? See why I was jumping? To get a better vantage point. Why did that explode in the air? I don't understand that. I was trying to throw it over the fire spider ant to take out the acid spider ant, since it had lower health. Logical, right? And it would have worked if not for video game logic.
Another trophy from my wall. What? Do you like that? Boom!
I can do this all day. Seriously, I could do this all day and never get bored.
What? You like that?
But my hands are getting tired. Because I was playing Borderlands 2 not too long ago, farming the dust. And I scored, oh, let's see. Over the course of my various farming runs in the dust, I've scored an infinity, 3 different Lyudas, acid, slag, and fire, 2 different Varuks, 1 electric, 1 non-elemental, and most awesome of all, a Nukem. What went wrong there? I should go gunslinger for a while, since I've been using the sniper class mod so much. I didn't really think there'd be anything interesting in there. It's a white chest, but still, it's a chest. There was a chance I could score a blue 40.
Customize your grenades with a new mod today.
Get your meds here.
this.
Are you about ready to get rolling?
You guys are back already? Again?
Kill him now! Keep shooting! He likes strip the flesh! Solve the wound! That hurts?
You got a thumper. That sucks. Finish him. Ah, yes. Penguin shields can have good, or at least, yeah, that's a pretty good recharge rate. Missing my ancient shield. So after I get the Crazy Earl thing done and all these missions turned in, I'll go back to Underdome and switch back to it. Once again, reloading though I press the used key.
Hyperion asks, what good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point? Get a gun that's as accurate as you are.
If that had an 18-round mag, it would be so bought. Something else I noticed during my farming run in Borderlands 2 in the dust. Most purple label guns spawn, or better, have a tendency to spawn with scopes, even when they're structurally superfluous. Like on a Ravager. A Ravager doesn't need a scope. It breaks my heart to have to sell a Ravager. just because the game decided to put a useless, functionless scope on it. A scope that actually makes it harder to use. First of all, because I don't like to shoot from the hip. It doesn't feel natural to me. I like to aim down the sights. Close range to long range, doesn't matter. Close, medium, long range, any range. These sights are wonky, they're backwards, but I can tolerate them because they at least line up.
Ah, first aid kit. You won't regret it.
Going after the vault? Better arm yourself with the best.
I want my ancient shield back. Look at all that good stuff. And let's see. I don't know what I want to do. So much variety.
If you find that your gun just doesn't hold enough
Oh,
bullets,
47. I mean, yeah, it's a
S
white, but
has
it's a
its
47.
solution. More bullets.
Uh,
All SNS guns have extended magazines.
I wonder why they're listed 879. I mean, 897.
All the latest and greatest in high-powered weaponry.
I still have yet to fill out my existing 30. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. Oh, if I didn't already point this out, 560, 650, and it's like a palindrome in the way that they're parted. See what I mean? This side and this side, and then this side and this side. Nifty. Oh. Should put that there. That there. Put that there. That there.
Beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, boop.
What am I doing? Since I've got Gunslinger with ammo regen for pistols and revolvers, shouldn't I be
Accurate and effective, assuming you're strong enough to hold one.
decking myself out with all my legendary pistols and or revolvers? I probably should, but that would make too much sense. Now, what? Just assume that I kind of know what I'm doing. It's not that I don't know what I'm doing, it's that there's so much that can be done. There's so many options to play around with. That's why I love this series. And of course also Starkada. Never plays the same way twice. Oh. Not bad. Not bad. And it matches this. With the blade and everything. It's only too bad it has a scope. Be like water. I wasn't exactly be like water there. Once again reloading because I pressed the use key. Of course, it would have a scope. 4.5 fire rate. Terrible. Would have gotten sold anyway. S&S machine guns are great when they're good.
Yeah. What you want? Is this thing turned on? Look it. I ain't talking to you about Jack Monkey Squawk till you get rid of all them pests.
Quid pro quo, Clarice. Quid pro quo. Tit for tat. And all that sort of thing. This is a really well-parted Jeep. What kind of fire rate would this have without this? Not very good. Oh, it's 0.8, yeah. That surprises me because it has a good body type. See how much of a difference this gunslinger class mod makes.
That hurt?
I don't understand why it's only 3 spider ants and 25 bandits. Should be 25 bandits and 50 spider ants. That would be more fun. You have to battle your way out of a nightmare. This will be a great weapon for Lil. I almost thought he was going to try that jump. Are you decent? No. An interesting concept, a twin shot thumper. Pop skull. How's that for meat puppets? Pop skull. I know I mentioned that a lot, but it hasn't been a while. I mean, it has been a while since the last time I mentioned something about the fact that bandits use the term meat puppet and their skulls pop when they're electrocuted.
It's time for my pound of flesh!
3 lethal strikes in a row. Wonder what happened to that psycho that dropped down here. 4 lethal strikes in a row. Oh. It's too bad I missed that. That would have looked awesome. Ancient shield.
You like my pet?
Much better. so well-parted flat machine gun, but a slow fire rate. It has a Type 4 barrel, 158 damage, and it's a green 37. See what I did there? Accidentally, I pressed. Oh, that's dirty pool. Sprint. Oh. Finish him. If I find an Atlas shield level 46 or better, comparable to that one,
We got ourselves a hero here.
might get some use out of it.
Yes, that's right. Closer, closer. Kill them all!
Oops! Ha ha! Lots of machine guns. Let's see if any of them are any good. That one's not good. Because it has a scope. For one, I don't like scopes on machine guns. It's a Type 1 scope. But it has a degree of zoom, which I think is approximately comparable to the Type 2 sight, the reflex sight on combat rifles, but don't quote me on that. Too low accuracy, too slow fire rate. That one's pretty good. This I can get some use out of. I mean, it's getting sold. It's not as good as the Atlas I have back in my Underdome collection.
I got what I've been saying for you.
I know, a gunslinger should focus entirely on handguns. I don't do things conventionally. If you're one of my regulars, you already know that. Oh, I probably pointed this out way back during Playthru 1, but pistol ammo regeneration refers to repeater pistol ammo and revolver ammo alike. See? What's the base fire rate on this? 1.3. Good for a revolver. With 1.0 being average. 11.3. And that's the base amount. Never mind the bonus added by the comm. That's delving into flat-off territory without sacrificing accuracy. 92.8 accuracy because it has a good barrel. Probably a Type 5, could be a Type 4. I think this is a... Pop skull. Pop. I think this is a Type 5 barrel. I mentioned it in a previous episode, but I don't like this kind of sight because it looks like a peep sight, which means you should aim through it, but instead you're aiming over it, which I don't understand. That looks very much like a Hyperion Assassin class mod. No. It's Lil's equivalent thereof, Plague Bearer. Wouldn't it make more sense for me to use that Jake with a scope? Maybe if I was a normal person. Eagle Eye Mordecai. Remember, according to Mordy's backstory, I think I will use this on you. Mordy won a sniper competition using a revolver. Someone's skull went pop. Finish him. I love those breaking noises and those exploding noises.
Satisfaction abounds.
Teddies. don't care too much for teddies. Like their legendaries, hey, a doll, legendary shotgun. I'm hoping it'll be a level 43. It might turn out to be a 34. It's, I think it's called the Bulldog. Has high capacity. Has a Type 2 barrel, but it has a scope, which is going to turn out to be structurally superfluous. And it has a blade. See, why'd they have to go and put, even though it's the kind of scope that I can tolerate on a shotgun, which I think is a Type 3, but only if it's a hunter's shotgun or an Angry Death with a Type 5 barrel. This just doesn't make any sense. It's structurally superfluous. Also, how does it hold 20 rounds in a cylinder with 8 chambers? Yeah, I know. That's just too weak. I'll end up selling this because of the scope. Since it's a ledge, I've got to get some use out of it, though. What level was it? That's a 43. Dirty pool. Borderlands 2 does that too. An enemy will spawn in front of you or beside you that has the ability to kill you almost instantly or take out your shield entirely. And most of your health along with it. While I'm here, I might as well do this. Let's see how it compares to my awesome masher. And also my other doll shotgun. Yeah, see, between my other doll shotgun and my doll masher, it's kind of outmoded. I mean, yeah, it has high capacity. It doesn't hoit. It didn't hoit. Delete it. See, there's a problem right there. I wasn't able to take out that barrel, even though I was pointing, not aiming, but still pointing right at it. Now, as I recall, there's a claptrap around here. Right there. Overkill. Finish him. Finish him. Finish him. There's also, I think, a red box. Right there. And I think you might even be able to get up there from here. Hey, hey, hey!
You want me to say?
It's Crimson!
Get your ass on! You just walked into the wrong part of town.
Podunk emblem.
We got ourselves a hero here.
Oh my God! Someone help me!
See what I did? I aimed off center. Intentionally that time. Oh yeah, two red boxes, plus there's a white one down there that I forgot. Oh, let's see if I can pitch some white stuff over the side. In fact, if I'd thought about it, I would have done this sooner. That has a decent resale value. For a white label. There's that video game logic again. I could just drop down there, but there's battle to be had over here. Spider ants and such. Which means I can get more use out of this bulldog before I sell it for not being my style. And by that I mean because it throws loose patterns yet has a scope. Structurally superfluous scope. No, no. Once again, with the use key reload.
Getting away from us!
Should get more use out of this. What was I shooting at? I thought I saw movement back there. But whatever it was that was moving back there had already moved over here. Another legendary, another equalizer. Not as good as the one I've got. The electric equalizer that I have.
That hurt?
Might not use trespass for the end game, like I did on Playthru 1, just for the sake of mixing it up and doing things differently. Might instead revert back to my original tactic of using an all-revolver loadout for the end game, based around the equalizer to maintain unlimited ammo supply. Finish him! Oh. Does that mean I missed out on the SDU on Playthru 1?
Good as new, I think. Am I leaking?
Now, where was that white one that I missed? Double Z material type, I think. And that's a white label. Would not have expected to see that. Did all the whites I dropped down here disappear? Apparently. No, here they are. If they have a high enough resale value, I'll take them and sell them. I wonder how much cashola I have. Didn't mean to pick up that. Only has a 4-figure resale value. I forget what the reward is you get from Earl, but I want to sell stuff first,
From time to time.
of course.
Make sure you keep the bar. You won't regret it.
I already know that's not as good as the one I've got. That's really basic Type 1 barrel. Don't like thumpers. 4.5 is no good. Don't care too much for Teddy Doomsticks. Level 34 is too low. Damage is too low for a blue 40 Jacobs revolver. Parted as well as that is. Has a blade on a Type 5 barrel. It has the rectangular scope I like. I don't know. I'll think about it. I've got a better one, though it's not crimson. Too weak. Don't like the scope. Yeah, I'll go ahead and sell this. Since I've got my dull masher, that's going to be my revolver of choice for most situations. Anyway. Oh. How do you pronounce that? Alacritus? Alacritus? I was going to buy back that S&S pistol. Just because it had good sights. Wasn't actually going to use it. I was just going to show off the sights. Yeah, I'm going to turn in the mission. That would have been awesome if I scored a lethal strike as it was rolling at me. Well, I can't just leave that stuff lying around. That would be irresponsible. Looks like it disappeared anyway. That is where I left it, but it doesn't matter. It's a bunch of whites.
Yeah. What you want?
That's rather ordinary. That'll be for next time. I need to turn in the rest of these missions.
Don't you hurry back!
I probably mentioned this way back during Playthru 1, but I used to work at a place that was in a town called New Haven. It was a mattress and futon company. And it was one of those places where it was sort of the outskirts of Fort Wayne, Indiana, but it was also sort of in New Haven, Indiana. Yeah, there's also a New Haven, Connecticut. Why do we say Connecticut if it's spelled Connecticut?
Stuff been showing up missing lately. Makes you wonder.
So, maybe I was wrong about the vault. So glad I was.
If I didn't have the Firehawk, that would be kind of good.
Greetings! Helena Pierce has more jobs for you in New Haven.
That's actually really good. Well, even though it's a Teddy, it's a purple 40. It has a good scope. I guess it's kind of decent accuracy. Still getting sold. I like the look of TDR SMGs. They look like they're made out of a space-age polymer.
What can I do for you? I hope whatever is in the vault can be traded for supplies. See you soon.
Well, I got use out of the Bulldog. Actually, I'll put that right there. And that right there. Another Thanatos.
You just need to shoot more bullets.
That's crud compared to the one I've got. A non-elemental I would expect to do over 100 damage per shot at level 40. See? Now that's a good basic 16 rounds. I was almost going to buy that. If it had at least an 18 round mag, I would. Bulldog gets sold. Don't really need that or that. Got some use out of this. Keeping that for sure.
Hey, you see my gun?
Jack's other
This price is available on all weapons and gear.
Some people don't know that Jack is a nickname for John. Same number of letters, same number of one syllable.
If you need healing, step right up.
560 Vlad. Mine's a 560 SNS. Seems like an odd place for a ceiling fan. Type 3 barrel on a Jake. $56.7 compared to 63.9. Same barrel type. This will have the most likely the cocking style I don't like. Yep. Compared to and then compare that to this. And this has my favorite cylinder type, the Type 4. I don't understand why I'm finding level 34, why they made the stuff that spawns here low level like that. Because that's the level of stuff you find starting out on Playthru-2.
Jacob scans do one thing really well. Power. And honestly, what else do you need?
BA-14. SG-11, ZX-11, Tech-2, TCH-20. You start to notice the names of things. Recurring patterns. Probably do this one and then this one next time. That's a really good heavy gunner comm. I'll decide what kind of loadout to go with next time. See you next mission.